there, friends. If you are interested in starting a membership site of your own, or you're curious about possibly doing that or what a membership site is, then you are in the right place, because in this video I'm going to be sharing the story of how I got my membership site started and up to $10,000 a month in recurring passive income in just 6 months. So it really all started back in high school. I was interested in making money and not working, pretty much. I wanted to figure out how I could make a good living without having to do back-breaking labor, because that was what I saw around me. My dad runs a landscape business, and so really the main way of making money that I was exposed to was people like digging ditches, and that just sounded really hard, and I didn't really feel like I was up for that. And so I was just like, how can I somehow get paid to think? Isn't there some sort of thought work I could do, some sort of desk work, something like that, but also something that wasn't super boring, because I didn't want to spend 40 hours a week of my life doing something that I hated. I wanted to do something that was meaningful to me. So I was looking around for different options, and a friend gave me this book, 4-Hour Workweek. I'm sure you've heard of it, I'm sure you've seen it. If you haven't read it, I would highly recommend, because it's a really interesting book, and I would say a really fun read. And it just really opens up your mind to lots of alternative possibilities of ways to make a living. And some of them are very passive, ways that you can leverage your time and work smarter, not harder, so that you can work a really small amount each week, but earn a great living. And that sounded like exactly what I wanted to do. And so that really started to direct the course of my research and my learning, which led me to learn a lot about online business and digital products, and eventually membership sites. Another resource that was really influential that I discovered because of that journey of discovery I was on was the Smart Passive Income podcast by Pat Flynn. And I got introduced to a lot of different options and ideas through that. And I don't think that Pat Flynn had a membership site at that point, although maybe he did and I just don't remember. But I do remember that he interviewed a lot of people who were successful course creators and successful membership site owners. And as soon as I heard about membership sites, I realized that is going to be my golden ticket, if only I can figure out some way to get it to work. So if you're not familiar, membership sites are websites where people can pay to have access to the site and the content, and perhaps kind of be a member of some sort of club. So one of the most popular membership sites in the world would be Netflix, right? You pay every month to have access to all of the movies and shows that are on Netflix. And that's kind of an extreme, crazy example. Most people don't even think of that as a membership site, but that's totally what it is. But a lot of membership sites are educational content, where there's a website that's just about a topic, it's teaching some certain skill or topic, and you can pay a certain amount every month to have access to the content on that website so that you can learn that skill for yourself. A lot of the time they're a lot like online courses, except that instead of it being a one-time purchase, it's a subscription. And that's what makes them so incredible as a business opportunity, because instead of having to work every single time you want to make a sale and make some money, you can do some work to make the sale, and then that person will keep paying you month after month after month, which essentially means that you are going to passively make a whole bunch of sales for the work that you did one time to get the customer. And so depending on how much you charge for your membership site and how many members you have, you can earn anywhere from thousands to millions of dollars every single month, and most of it can be passive. So anyway, this sounded like an incredible opportunity to me, but I did not know how to make it happen. There were a few big obstacles standing in my way. One was the logistics of actually setting up the membership site, and how would I build it, and how would I set up the subscription options and that sort of thing. But really a bigger hurdle, at least in my mind, was how do I come up with an idea that people want to pay for, especially an idea that people want to keep paying for month after month. I just didn't really feel like I had much value, especially much unique value to bring to the marketplace, and I didn't want to try to start a membership site when I didn't feel confident of that. And then the final big hurdle was, and how would I create the content for this? That seemed so overwhelming to create, because I wasn't really looking at it as it could just be a course. I was looking at it as it has to be months worth of modules of content to keep people there, keep them interested. And I felt like I had to keep creating more and more content on into the future. Now, honestly, I've realized that that is not the case. You don't necessarily have to do that. It just depends on how you decide to position your membership site and what the value of it is. But at the time, I definitely thought I needed to do that. So that felt really overwhelming too. So I think I thought about this idea for a couple of years and kind of just hoped and dreamed that someday it would happen. But it wasn't until 2018 that I finally came up with a plan to get this thing started and to hopefully turn it into a stream of income for me. So what I did was I decided that every month I would create essentially 1 month's worth of content for the membership site before I started the membership site. So what my idea for the membership site was it was going to be a membership that taught people how to make money online essentially, or start an online business, and that every month I would be teaching a live workshop for the members, and that's what they would be paying to have access to. So I thought, how about I start creating those workshops, that content, before I start the membership and get a bit of a proof of concept for the membership. Like, see if people actually want to pay for this content, just one piece at a time, before I try to create all the content and then sell it all together. That seemed like a much more kind of like incremental and logical way to figure this out, rather than doing a ton of work and then just hoping and praying that people wanted it. So starting in January of 2018, that is what I did. Every month I taught a live workshop on a different topic. It allowed me to test out a bunch of ideas, which also paved the way to later creating some courses on those topics, since I knew people were interested in them. But at the time, my main goal was to get that membership site content created and make some money in the process. And it worked so well. Every month I had somewhere between 20 and 50 people sign up for one of those live workshops, which earned me normally around like $1,000 to $2,000, which was amazing because prior to that, I hadn't really been able to successfully sell any digital products. So it was just a huge breakthrough for me. And it also gave me that proof of concept that I needed, that people wanted to pay for that content. And then at the end of 5 of those workshops, I felt like I had enough content built up that I could get the membership site started. So I set up a website where people could access all of the content, and I set up a subscription option where people could sign up for the membership and get access to all of it, and there would be recurring payments every month. And to do that, I used a software called Access Ally that I still use today to run my membership. Although when I first did it, it was mostly a DIY job, and now we're using the software kind of to its full capacity, and so we have this really professional custom website built with it. But I would highly recommend Access Ally, although I will say it is a bit techy and it does require a fairly large time investment initially to get it set up. But it was worth it. And I think it is worth it for anyone who has proven their idea. I wouldn't really recommend going that route if you are just like doing your first tests, but because I'd already done those 5 different tests and I was fairly confident at that point that people did want this thing that I was going to sell, I felt it was worth the time and money investment into using that more complex software. So leading up to the launch of the membership site in July of 2018, I was working on 2 main things. One was actually setting up the membership site, and the other was building my wait list. So I wanted to build a little bit of hype ahead of time, both for even more proof that there was demand for it, and also to get people excited about it so that the launch could be more successful. By July of 2018, I had 300 people on the wait list, and I had no idea if that was enough people or if it was plenty of people or what. And I also didn't know if it meant that 300 people would sign up, or if it meant that like some small fraction of those, like 30 or 10 people would sign up, or if way more people than that would sign up because more people just hadn't bothered to join the waitlist. I had no idea. But when I launched in July of 2018, I had exactly 300 people sign up, which is crazy. Now, of course, it was quite statistically unlikely that I would have exactly the same number of people buy as were on my waitlist. However, I have found since then that it's pretty common to be able to make the same number of sales or like a similar number of sales as people who sign up on your waitlist if you have a bit of an audience beyond your waitlist. So if your entire audience is just your waitlist, then you'll probably see somewhere between like 5 25 and 50% of your waitlist purchase. But if you have an audience beyond that waitlist, then you often will get around the same number of sales as you had people sign up for your waitlist. But anyway, I digress. I had exactly 300 people sign up for Startup Society when I first launched it, which was incredible. That was definitely more than I was expecting or hoping for. It was just beyond my expectations for sure. And I did it through a week-long email launch. I didn't use a webinar or any other like sales mechanism. I just opened up the doors, announced that it was open, and every day for a week I sent an email talking about a different aspect of it and explaining what the value of it was and telling them that at the end of the week we are going to close down membership because I was only going to be opening membership twice each year. And that system worked really, really well. Now, the funny story that follows that is that the last email I sent during the launch had the subject line, "Humor my curiosity." And in the email, I asked people, why didn't you buy? I'm curious. Tell me what held you back. Why didn't you decide to join? And I had 500 people respond to that email. And also, on that last day of the launch, I was leaving for VidCon. So I finished the launch, hopped on a plane, went to VidCon, and I spent the entire week I was at VidCon answering those 500 emails because at that time, I didn't have a team at all. I didn't have anyone working for me. It was just me doing all the customer service and everything. And so I just had to get through all of those emails because I wanted to answer everyone who had taken the time to respond to me, especially because a lot of them said more than just why they hadn't joined. A lot of them also asked me questions or were leads for future launches. Also, something that I forgot to mention while I was actually filming this video is that for 2 of those 6 months while I was creating the content for the membership, we packed up and were actually traveling around Europe for 2 months. So for 2 months, I was running my business on the road, working just a few hours a week, making a couple YouTube videos, and producing 2 of those 5 workshops that I did. So 2 of them I did on the road, still worked fine, still got the content created, and I was also prepping for the launch of the membership site, for the launch of Startup Society. And also, you might notice in these pictures, I'm pregnant because I was also pregnant during these 6 months. It was a crazy time, but it was a great time. So that is the story of how I created the membership. Those 300 members created $10,000 in recurring revenue because at the time that I originally launched, the membership was $33 per month. And so that, like the math there is so satisfying to me, all those numbers that I had 300 people on the wait list, then exactly 300 people joined. It was $33 a month, and that meant that it created almost exactly $10,000 a month in recurring revenue. Just like, what? Who planned that? Thank you, God, because I wouldn't have planned that. You know, I definitely couldn't have made all those things play out, couldn't have made those stars align, not actually, but you know what I mean. And so that was just crazy. And that changed everything for my business, honestly. It created this baseline of income that allowed me to start experimenting with more things, testing more ideas, and to figure out how to serve those members better and better, because once you have customers, you can figure out how to serve those customers better, which allows you to figure out how to attract more customers and how to more effectively sell your products also. So it was just a huge game changer for my business and for my life, and really took everything up to the next level. I honestly feel like I almost can't even take credit for the strategy that I used to launch the membership site that worked so well, because I didn't really mastermind it ahead of time. It just came to me and I carried out the ideas as they came to me, and it happened to work really well. Now, I will say that since then, I've been able to teach so many people how to use the same strategy for themselves, and it has worked so well for other people. And so now it is a strategy that is proven and that I highly recommend. But at the time, I just happened to stumble upon it, which again, just praise God, because I couldn't have really figured that out on my own because I didn't know what I was doing. And so that is the story of how I started my membership site, how I created it and set it up and got my first members and grew it to $10,000 a month. And the whole process took 6 months, but the creating the $10,000 a month, that part kind of happened overnight. Like literally in a week, I went from 0 members, $0 to $10,000 a month. Before we wrap this up, there's one more thing I want to share with you in today's video, and that is that a couple months ago, I created a new program to teach people how to do this for themselves. Now, the program itself is actually focused on online courses, because the other thing that happened through that whole process was I was able to test all these different topics for potential online courses and figure out which ones were more popular and more successful and there was more interest for. And then later I was able to take those course ideas, the most popular ones, and turn them into full-fledged online courses, and then start selling them and create automated sales funnels that sell them on autopilot, and create multiple other streams of revenue, streams of thousands of dollars per month. So it really just so many good things happened through this process. So in this new program I created called 100K Mastermind, I teach you how to create and launch a digital product, specifically an online course or a membership site, and then how to create an automated sales funnel that sells that product and then grow that funnel to $10,000 per month. So if that's something that you're interested in learning how to do, then check the description below for the link to find out more about 100K Mastermind and apply to join the program. Well, that is everything for today. Thanks so much for sticking with me till the end. I would love to see a comment from you down below telling me where you're at with this membership site thing. Is it just an idea you're considering? Do you have an idea for a membership? Have you already started working on it? Tell me where you're at with it, because I have been thinking a lot about creating some more videos and podcasts about membership sites and how to get your first members, how much to charge or how to decide what to charge, how to get your content created, different membership site software options and stuff like that. So I would love to know what your questions are and also just where you're at with it to figure out what content might be most helpful for you. If you happen to not be subscribed, make sure you do that before you go for more videos like this every single week and to catch those upcoming videos about membership sites and creating courses online. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week.